with my little video that I've just made of me putting the new RS1 swag together, and I'm taking all the bits out of the bag for the first time. This is actually the folding stretcher. Yeah, just check the camera out and make sure it's all still working, all good. Now, how's this thing come apart? Oh yeah, we got straps on here. Yeah, straps, no worries. Let's take these off. Rip. And another one here. Rip. No worries. Now let's have a look at this thing. Folds all. Look, stuff coming out everywhere. Oh god, what are these things? Alright, let's just pull this rubbish off here because we don't need that. Yep, standard procedure. All the wrapping comes on these things when they come brand new in a box. Stuff that you never put back on there again. That's all good. So I rip that off there. Let's see, this leg goes that way, this one goes that way. I really got no idea what I'm doing at this stage, but this kind of looks like what I saw in a video once. So let's just have a go at this. Now, let's see if we, I don't know. Maybe if I grab this and lift it, might do something. Wait, something's happening here. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good actually. That went up pretty quick and easy. Probably not the easiest bed that I've put together before, but it's still pretty easy. Now, what do we got here? 2 poles. Yep, one's different size to the other. So let's just, I don't know. Yeah, no, we'll do this one first. Alright, so stick this in here. This looks like that's where it's meant to go. Push that through there, and then there's these little keyhole things on the end that line up, and this one doesn't line up. Hang on a second, what have I done here? Yep, I've got to turn it around and put it in the other way. So, alright, should have checked that first. Yep, so that goes in there like that, and they just clip in nice and easy. Beauty, clip, yep, done. Alright, good one. So we've got to do one at the other end as well. I'm a bit smarter this time. I've worked out, yep, that one goes that way, so get it right the first time. That's always a good thing. I've zoomed in a little bit so you can have a bit of a closer look, because this end I'm led to believe gets a little bit more trickier. This one clips in there like that. You've got to put a bit of extra effort into that one to get it to click in there. That's the short end one at that one first. And this end is a little bit longer. It's supposed to be longer so that you can grab hold of it and yank it, because it's pretty tight. And yes, it is pretty tight. So I don't know how some of you might go getting that, but anyway, give it a bit of a yank. She's in, yep, good solid, nice and springy tension there on the mat. Now this thing here comes out and flicks around underneath, and there's a little locking nut there. You lock that up tight, and that's a stabilizer. Now there's one on every corner, of course, and so I'll quickly go fast speed now so that I can just get that done and don't bore you to death. Probably already bored to death with my voice, but that's all good. That's for the fun of the whole thing anyway. So yeah, let's have a look at this thing. Yeah, pretty sort of solidish, not really, feels a bit flimsy to me. Let's have a look, put 100 kilos in there and see what happens. And move that out of the way. Yes, it feels quite flimsy, but actually I think it's meant to be flexible like this so that it gives you, it's not solid, you don't bend anything. I don't know, we'll soon find out once I put my body weight in there tonight and jump on it and sleep on it. Anyway, so alright, next stage we're going to actually put the tent up. It's called a tent, I suppose. Some people might call it a swag. I've been calling it a swag. Is it a swag? Is it a tent? Is it a swent? Is it a twag? I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something different to what I'm used to. I'm used to having a swag, which is just basically a canvas, bit of canvas with a mattress on the inside that you lay on the ground and get in. But my poor old aching bones nowadays, I find it a little bit difficult to get out of my swag in the morning and also to get into it at night. So having a little bed I can sit on and get in is good fun. So alright, so what do we got here? We got a box inside a box. Alright, just hope this isn't one of them box inside a box tricks. Anyway, let's have a look what's inside this box. I think the other one was just a protector for this box. There's my daughter there with the camera. She's got the other camera running so I can get 2 angles for you to have a look at. Alright, so we've got this box open. Pretty solid bit of cardboard actually, but I suppose they've got to be delivered all over the world. and everything. It's from where they're made. I think it's made in China. Actually, something I didn't check. I assume it would be. I could be wrong about that. I'd hope that it's made in Australia, but alright, here we go. This is the business end of the deal right here. This is a big ass bag which is zipped closed. I've faced it around so you can see what's going on. Here we go to camera number 2. Run that zipper around like that, open that bag right up. I've seen this on a video already, I had to do this, so I sort of cheated. But I think if I was to go in blind and not know what I was doing, I'd probably have to sit and read the instructions. And well, you know what us blokes are like with instructions. Well, you'll see in about 2 minutes what we do with instructions. But meantime, I'm just going to move this out the way because I'm led to believe we do this, use that bit later. There's the instructions, yep, see you later. And now we've got to open this bizzo up. And I think this is the 30-second bit they're talking about. Sets up in 30 seconds. I suppose if you've done it a couple of times you might be able to, but I reckon it takes a little bit longer than that the first time you do it. So I've just better move this knife out of the way before I put a hole in myself with it. So we open this up that way and open that up that way, and then, yep, you guessed it, I've got it backwards. So I've got to spin it around, and of course it gets caught on the edge of the swag, so the edge of the bed, so we get that around there like that, no worries. Now, I've seen them do this in the videos. They just get inside, they sit down inside like this, grab hold of the thing from behind like this, and then just flip it over their heads, and then simple case of just, oh, hang on, whoa, what's going on here? Steady up, steady up. Now you got to reach inside, and there's these little things, and you grab hold of them, flick them back, and locks it in position. I actually like this idea, it's pretty ingenious. I'd like to see some sort of a lock mechanism which holds it in place, because I saw one bloke saying it in the middle of the night, he kicks his foot on it and drops the thing down. Anyway, that's up, so that's your 30-second setup. Now, this was the bit that had me a bit confused, and I did have to go back and do some research on this because I couldn't work out how to attach these straps to the top to hold it in position. So I thought, oh well, I'll just leave that for now until I have a look later. Carry on with the setup. What I did was I just flicked these little rings over the ends of the frame of the bed, which seemed to hold it in place pretty good actually, but only works for the front. Anyway, I went to the awning, and as soon as I opened that bag up, the little clip broke. Yeah, that's definitely made in China, so I ditched that. Get the bag out, you don't use them anyway. And we've got these 2 extendable poles which are for the awning. So we stand them out, lock them in position, and then pull the awning up, stick that in there like that, and we just put that bit of rope over the top. Jury's out on whether you put the rope under the awning or on top of the awning. I'll put it on top because it holds the awning down. It gets windy, otherwise the wind picks up and flicks it off the pole. If you put it under the awning, yeah, if you put it on top, it'll hold the awning down. So yeah, push that down. It's got this little clippy thing, which is a good idea, holds well. And I've got to say, I like the quality of these ropes and pegs. These ropes are like paracord quality, heavy duty, and the pegs are, you're not going to bend them, not easily anyway. Here's me and my big heavy steel caps, and no worries, can push them into that hard ground. And these ropes have actually got reflective tape on them, so when you're out there at night time and you get out to go for a leak and you're coming back, you're not going to trip over your poles. As long as you've got a headlamp on, you'll see them reflective ropes and hopefully not fall over. And there's nothing worse than going arse over in the middle of the night when you're just going out for a leak. So anyway, we've got these 2 up now, and that's pretty good. I'd like to see how this awning holds up in 40-knot winds, and being here in Geraldton, I can guarantee at some stage I will be testing that theory. So here we are, sitting in my new tent swag, looking pretty happy. I think it's a done deal. We'll camp in there tonight and see how we go. That's enough of my dribble. Catch you in the next chapter.